convention were following the non-discrimination commitment to save the higher interest of a child, the right to life and survival and to development, and the respect and opinion of the child.
For the first plenary session, the session was presided over by the chief guest, Honorable Professor Renata Deskowska, PhD, Minister of Justice, Republic of North Macedonia.
Before becoming a Minister of Justice, I was a Minister of Education and Science in the Republic of North Macedonia. My challenge then was to strengthen programs for human rights education in school, as well as to promote pupils' participation in decision-making process in their school, because art of democracy as well as citizen participation should be learned as early as possible. Children in primary schools in the Republic of North Macedonia learn about children's rights from the second grade of their education. They have books explaining their rights, they watch movies about their rights, they visit NGOs that protect rights of the children, and they have school books in which the telephone number which they can call if their rights are violated is printed. Of course, they learn for their obligations too, but typically for the children, it's easier for them to remember their rights than obligations.
At the main auditorium in the evening, two subjects were discussed. Subject number 1, jurisdiction and limitations of International Court of Justice and International Criminal Court, suggestions for reform. Speaker, Honorable Mr. Justice Antoine Kesse Mindua, Judge, International Criminal Court, the Netherlands. Subject 2, salient features of the Constitution of India. Speaker, Honorable Mr. Justice A.K. Srivastava, former Judge, Allahabad and Delhi High Courts.
Dr. Gandhi explaining to us the necessity to live in a unified world under unique governance and under the same parliament, for example. So we have a lot of proposals for reforms. The rule of law is the principle that all people and institutions are subject to and accountable to law. The behavior of states and their relationship shall be governed by one law, equal and applicable to all. That is international law. It is the commitment to the peaceful, negotiated settlement of dispute and respect of human rights. Regarding the ICJ, the International Court of Justice, I would like to remind also the issue of the judges. We have some proposals which request to limit the term of the judges.
That this conference, the entire conference, is to press for the provisions of Article 51 of the Constitution of India. And for that, we should be grateful to Dr. Gandhi to bring over to this function, this conference, judges from 70 countries. Today I am told that there are about 290 delegates, if I am not incorrect, but that is the situation. So how forceful is the provision in Article 51 of our Constitution that so many delegates assemble here? Though similar provisions are there in other constitutions also, but ours is the most forceful. Coming to the subject, I asked a question for myself. Why a country should have its own constitution? The answer is a democratic country needs a constitution to regulate the functioning of the political government. Because we are a democratic republic, we don't have ruler, so then there should be a set of rules to govern the political government as to how to function for taking the country towards a direction. If constitution is not there, arbitrariness would creep in, and that will destroy the country. So constitution is a must. It is the basic legal document of the country, and other laws of the country flow from this very legal document through the enacting bodies created by this constitution.
In the evening, a grand cultural presentation in the honor of the visiting delegates took place in the presence of the Mayor of Lucknow, Mrs. Sanyukta Bhatia. The presentation began with the All Religions Prayer by the teachers of CMS Kanpur Road campus.
परम पिता है एक सभी का, सब में हो ये भावना।
परम पिता है एक सभी का, सब में हो ये भावना। एक ही छत के नीचे हो अब सब धर्मों की प्रार्थना। हो आहा आहा
After the lamp lighting ceremony, the mayor in her address said,
भारतीय संविधान के अनुच्छेद 51 पर आयोजित विश्व के माननीय मुख्य न्यायाधीशों के 20वें अंतर्राष्ट्रीय सम्मेलन में भारत के सबसे पुराने ऐतिहासिक निर्णय के दिन विश्व भर से आए माननीय न्यायाधीश यहाँ पर उपस्थित हैं। मैं उनका हार्दिक स्वागत एवं वंदन करती हूँ। सर्वप्रथम मैं बधाई देती हूँ डॉक्टर जगदीश गांधी जी को, जो लगातार 19 वर्षों से भारत सहित विश्व के 2.5 अरब बच्चों के भविष्य को सुरक्षित बनाने के उद्देश्य से अंतर्राष्ट्रीय सम्मेलन का आयोजन लगातार करते आ रहे हैं और विश्व शांति का संदेश का कार्य बखूबी कर रहे हैं।
This was a wonderful opportunity to present the key to the city of Lucknow to Honorable Mr. Justice Antoine Kesia Mindua, Judge, International Criminal Court, the Netherlands, by the chief guest.
Next we have a presentation by Phopal, on the Lord Mayor, a small memento of appreciation for the work of the Honorable Lord Mayor by the Phopal organization from Taiwan.
Here are the excerpts from a sublime cultural presentation by members of Federation of World Peace and Love. Enjoy.
Through tonight's performance, we'd like to unite all of your kind and courageous hearts, which is the key to creating a better world for this generation and many more to come. Now, get your heart ready. Let's welcome the Taiji Man Peacock Dance and Martial Arts Performance.
The peacocks fly unanimously, guiding humanity towards brightness. Peacocks form the shape of Ru Yi, wishing for our lives to be full of happiness and success. Flags waver in the air, encouraging us to continue to spread freedom and peace to all corners of the world.
From 2018, FOPAL and the Permanent Mission of Bahrain to UN and the Permanent Mission of Kiribati to UN co-worked and took only 1 year, 3 months, and 20 days to pass the resolution. You probably don't know how fast they pass it. Let me give you an idea. The average time to pass is about 7 to 8 years or even longer. For celebrating the United Nations adoption of the resolution titled Promoting the Culture of Peace with Love and Conscience and designation of April 5th as the International Day of Conscience.
Next year, April 5th, because conscience, this all creates for the future. We would also like to present Dr. Gandhi a special gift in commemoration of City Montessori School's Diamond Jubilee, the 60th anniversary.
Conscience in your heart, conscience in my heart, conscience in our hearts. Conscience is the guidance of the soul. Let's us tell right from wrong. Conscience is the guidance of the soul. Gives us wisdom to tell true from false. Conscience is the calling from the soul. Guides us to do good deeds in our lives. You know the power you have. It's the love within you. Share it with everyone. Change the world with
the afternoon, at the World Unity Convention Center, many conference halls were made ready to discuss and interact with experts on myriad topics. At the conference room number 1, the session began on the theme Creating Culture of Unity and Peace, in the presence of Chairperson, Honorable Rebecca A. Kadaga, Speaker of the Parliament, Uganda. The session was coordinated by Mrs. Aruna Naidu, Principal, CMS RDSO Campus. Here are some of the